This idea of the five Adams came to me by analyzing recurring patterns in the imagery of Hollywoodian pop culture that borrowed biblical and ancient Mesopotamian symbolic. It also aligns with Mandaean prophecies telling that a secret Adam will appear at the end of time. The main theme of this discovery I made revolves around the modern version of the Beauty and the Beast. As I noticed, the Beast in the Disney animation has a first name. I think its name appears in other adaptations of the franchise, but we can find this information on the Disney Beauty and the Beast Wikipedia page, as it describes its folklore extensively. This link between the Bible and the Beauty and the Beast may seem trivial at first glance, but it does not stop here. Of course, what comes to mind right away is the woman riding the beast from the Book of Revelation. But what is little known is the Mesopotamian story of Shamat and Enkidu, a beast transforming into a man after several intercourses with a woman. The death and resurrection of the beast is also an aspect that is rarely noted when analyzing the Disney version. The analogy becomes less coincidental when it comes to Wall-E, the old and rusty cubic robot, and his companion, the beautiful Eve, a new, clean and improved model with magnificent curved design. In this franchise, it is important to note the emphasis on the letter E, which is the fifth letter of the alphabet. Also keep in mind the cubic shape of Wall-E. A cube has 12 sides, a number that will often appear with both 7 and 5. Maybe a nod to white and black notes on a piano, pentatonic versus heptatonic minor and major scales, which could be another parallel to simplicity versus elegance, or more practically yin versus yang. Some other clear indication of biblical link occurs at the end credits of the movie, where we see an image of Eve and Wall-E looking how tall the tree they have saved have grown, reminding us of Adam and Eve beside the tree of knowledge. Other strange comparisons to note are with the imagery of E.T. bringing back home a pot of flour, or Johnny Five from Short Circuit. The name Johnny, or rather John, in reference to the Beast, will be a recurring name on my channel. Similarly to the Beauty and the Beast, Wall-E passed through a death and rebirth, his resurrection occurring from an electrical shock between Eve and Wall-E during the kiss scene. Then there is V and Evie from the franchise V for Vendetta. Through the story, we learn that V has been heavily burned and behind the mask a horrible face hides. In the same vein as Eric and Christine from the Phantom of Opera, his companion is a beautiful woman. At the end of the movie, V's death and victory is represented as a kind of resurrection through London population's approval. This time, the alphabetical order is reversed. As the Roman number 5, V is also the fifth letter of the alphabet if counted backward from Z. The imagery of V is similar in some point to Auhu from Howl's Moving Castle. Miyazaki, being a fan of Disney's work, obviously gave Diana Wynne-Jones' Moving Castle a touch of Beauty and the Beast, with the hero having the ability of transforming into a giant bird while altogether passing through a death and resurrection, death and rebirth, in the same way as Wall-E how resurrect from the kiss of a beauty, his companion Sophie. Here are a few other examples from religious mythologies to take note. Hades, ruler of the underworld, a place which borrows the same name as his ruler, which became Hell, while Hades became Satan under Christianity. The Hebrew word for Sheol was translated as Hades in the Septuagint, and the angel function of the accuser of God in the heavenly court in the book of Job took the character of Hades, god of the underworld, when Greek mythology syncretized with Judaism to form Christianity. This syncretism blueprint being more clearly seen by the two characters Hades and Thanatos, translated as hell and death, which are given authority to kill. They follow each other and are thrown in hell after the heaven following the opening of the fourth seal in the book of Revelation. The Greek syncretism also includes the Logos, brought in John, Luke, and the book of Revelation, as the Greek Stoic philosophers are the first to have linked the Logos to Word, which was taken back in Christianity to refer to Jesus, as the Logos does the Word. Hades' consort, Persephone, also called Kore, which means the maiden, same meaning as the Hebrew word Alma, attributed to Mary, translated as virgin by the Hellenized Christian. Hades and Persephone couple have a weird archetypal reoccurrence on Mesoamerica's side, with the beauty, flower, and fertility goddess Quetzalcoatl, also called Ichpochtli, which also means the maiden, and her bestial consort Tlaloc, god of the fourth heaven, Tlalocan, an eternal springtime. Like Persephone, she is abducted to the underworld by Tezcatlipoca and is forced to marry him.